It's Thursday, April 2nd, 2026, and we have some severe weather to talk about tomorrow. Let's get into it. At this point, we only have one more day of severe weather in our multi-stretch of severe weather, and that is tomorrow. So let's get into what we need to worry about. So we have a slight risk of severe weather that includes Oklahoma City, Norman, Altus, Lawton, Enid, Stillwater, Tulsa, Muskogee, Fort Smith, Bartlesville, and going into the greater Sayre area. So we have a 2% chance of tornadoes. Nothing crazy, not like what we've had these past two risks, but we still do have a little bit of tornadoes possible. I wouldn't rule out a couple tornado warnings, maybe, but that's basically for the same areas as the slight. So basically Bartlesville going into the Altus and Lawton area. Now, with our damaging winds probability, we do have a 15% chance of damaging winds. It's kind of your basic Oklahoma type severe weather, a 15% chance of damaging winds. So we could see winds up to maybe 60, 70 miles an hour from Bartlesville to Altus to Lawton. Going into Shakasha Nation, going a little bit into Woodward, maybe. Basically, same thing for our hail outlook, just slightly shifted towards Woodward and stuff. So we could see hail up to maybe $half size in the Oklahoma City area. So let's get into what the radar could look like tomorrow. Now, storms should start forming around 2 p.m. in Texas. Then they're going to enter Oklahoma as some sweet little storms. But you notice from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., something happens. A squall line forms just to the east of Enid and just to the west of Ponca City. Now, once again, I say this every time, but this is not exactly what it's going to look like. It's going to look like something like this, but not exactly what it's going to look like. But we could see some large hailers in Ponca City, Enid, going into Oklahoma City, and so you notice how this is kind of a smaller squall line? Well, it kind of comes together with another storm to the south, and north of Lawton. They will come together, kind of. They will kind of come together as the squall line kind of goes back. Now, I do want to note that even if the precipitation totals are looking like it's kind of calming down, there still is a chance for damaging winds. There could be light rain and really strong winds. But it should, so apparently, there's going to be kind of like a barrier around Oklahoma City. It's going to break up with each other right as they move through Oklahoma City, but I don't think it's going to happen. Storms should be hitting Oklahoma City around the greater 7 p.m. time. And then they kind of break apart and they take out Stillwater and Tulsa at the same time. At 8 p.m. And then down there, we're going to be seeing the rest of that squall line in south central Oklahoma going to southern Oklahoma. And then it should hit McAllister and Muskogee around 11 p.m. So we're going to the overnight hours. And then behind it, from Elk City to Tulsa, we have a little extra squall line that could produce something, maybe hail. But then it kind of grows a little bit and becomes an actual squall line through Oklahoma City around 3 a.m. And then it should be out of our hairs around the 2 p.m.-ish. So let's get into the next thing. Now, since we have repeated rain showers, we have a kind of risk of flash flooding tomorrow, where we do have a slight risk of excessive rainfall going to some flooding. That includes Oklahoma City, Norman, Lawton, Bartlesville, Tulsa, Muskogee, going to Fort Smith. There's no confirmation that we're going to see that much flash flooding, but just know that there may be a risk of flash flooding. I don't think it's going to carry on now. So, let's get to the next. Now, I know that this video, isn't that long, but we'll be doing a longer video tomorrow because the storms are actually going to be coming through tomorrow. It'll be at my normal Time, I usually make videos around 11 a.m. Central. So, yeah, I'm sorry for posting this so late because I was busy tracking storms all of today. But that is all the information I have for you to now. I'll see you tomorrow with a longer video, but bye for now. Peace.